All right, I'm going to tie 3 beaded. Well, they come with the bead. That's part of the pattern. It's not really beaded in that sense. Um, I'm going to slaughter this word. Chironomids. Um, these are great little flies. I'm going to tie them in a size 18. And I really didn't appreciate the value of these flies until last year. Maybe it was 2 years ago. I was fishing a small spring creek that I fish quite a bit. Full of trout, and the trout were just jumping, rising like crazy. I could even just take pictures of them coming out of the water. You know, it was so regular, the rises, but I couldn't get them to take anything, any dries, any wets, any nymphs. And finally, I got them to bite on a small size 20 chironomid, which I thought was kind of small. But so I'm going to go back there next year, soon, a few months from now, in the fall, and I'll see in the water and see what actually is coming down. But I suspect it's these chironomids. So I'm telling you, these are great flies, but I just have that one little anecdote story to tell, and other people seem to have great opinions of these flies. So I really think this is a good thing to learn how to tie, and it's super easy and easy to do. So this is a size 18. I think that's a nice size for this thing that I'm going to fish here coming up in the fall. And I got some 2mm brass beads. Really little tiny guys. I don't even know if you can see them. And I'm just going to put that on this hook. And probably the way I've been doing that is using a pair of tweezers and holding onto the hook in the palm of my hand and putting the hook through the fat part of the bead. There's a fat part and a skinny part. Oops, that's actually not the way I want to do it. I want to put it through the skinny part of the bead. That way, the skinny part of the hole is facing forward of the bead, and the fatter part of that bead is the opening towards the rear. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Still precarious. I still got to get it in. Oh, see that? It almost fell off right there. Got to get it in the hook. Clamp. Vice head. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay. So what this is going to, the first one I'm going to do is purple. Why purple? I don't know. It's such an outrageous color. Not natural, but it's dark, and I think fish like it for that reason. And I'm just going to start at the beginning up here, right behind the, oh, I didn't do it. Interesting. Okay. Sometimes you have to adjust your clamp with these smaller hooks, and I was tying larger hooks earlier. All right, so I'm just going to bring back this thread. Actually, I'm going to make a little bead dam of thread back there so the bead stays up there. All right, then bring this back down beyond the bend and all the way down to there. And okay, so then I'm going to tie in, I got some of this small oval tinsel. I don't know where I got this. It's probably out of some old garage sale kit. But you could use fine silver wire or copper wire. I don't think tinsel's the way to go, though. It's tough to tie this in. Okay, put a nice long piece there. Okay, I'm going to wrap that up to the top. Now, one of the distinguishing things on these midges, not really the midges yet, these are the Chironomid larvae, is they all seem to have, from the pictures I saw, kind of a white tuft. I don't know if that's their body cracking out as they emerge, or gills, or what it is. And I thought that this, I got to see this small saddle hackle. I thought that this fluff back there was just perfect for the white little, this little marabou stuff it looks like. And I'm going to tie that in right now, right behind the eye. And I only need one or two of these. And I'm not going to tie it as a beard. I'm going to tie it as a coming out of the top. Jeez, just the smallest of white fluff. That's going to be a tough thing to tie in, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie it a little long, put a loose pinch wrap there. So I've got a couple of them there. I don't know if you can see that. Real loose, and I don't mind it that long, but I want to make it a little shorter. You know, maybe just a millimeter out of half. Okay, right there. Just coming out above the geez, it's like a tuft of hair on top of the, yeah, I'm gonna bring it forward just a little bit. Okay. You're gonna have to judge it for yourself, whatever makes you comfortable. I don't know if there's any rules in this. We've already got a purple fly. I'm not sure purple is really a natural color. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this back, and I want this body to be smooth. So I'm going to try to transition it nicely. And what I've seen people do with these is wrap it back all the way to the back. And I am going to resituate this hook so that there's a little more of that bend showing. Okay. Hopefully that won't pop out. And what they claim is that as you wrap this up, you develop a lot of clockwise twist in it, which makes it a rope, you know, kind of a tight spiral. And the way to get that past that and make a smoother body, I'm not really sure how important it is. This is the counter clockwise spin it a bunch. And what'll happen is, I can see what's sort of happening there, is it'll unwind the thread. And I can kind of see it starting to splay into its individual strands. Okay. You know, this is enough right here. So I'm just going to bring it up and bring it to the top. Got my little tuft. Now I'm going to counter wrap this oval tinsel, silver oval tinsel. Counter wrap that. You know, I'm going to put a little tag right there, just for fun. And then I'm going to counter wrap it up best I can, so that I like it. I don't know if this matters to the trout. Then we get up to the top. Okay, two in the back, two in the front. Okay, put this in my material clip, save it, put on a turn whip finish. All right, let's try that. And okay, that's good. I'll just cut that free. Okay, that's good for the purple one. And I am going to put a little bit of lacquer on this whole fly, being really careful not to lacquer the feathers. Now, I'm going to repeat this process 2 more times with black, making what you would call a zebra midge, and yellow. Or actually, maybe I'm not going to do yellow, I'm going to do a tan. And that's your Chironomid size 18 fly, and I'll get back with you later and tell you how well this did.